Facebook Live in the Renewed Lifestyle Facebook group. I don't know, but it's saying that the connection is low. So I'm going to wait for a few minutes to see if like someone hops on, because I'm hoping that this is actually live. Actually, let me go ahead and check in the Facebook group really quickly. Let me go check the Facebook group to see if I am live in the Facebook group this way, because it keeps saying something about my connection. All right, I see myself there. Okay, so I am in the group, so I am actually live. Okay, perfect. All right, so I wanted to touch on something just really quickly here with you guys, especially those of you guys that are on the 21-day wellness challenge. There's 3 or 4 key things that I wanted to just remind you all of, especially since this is our last week. We have been seeing a lot of great success, with everyone's journey. You guys have all lost, weight, whether it be a pound or 2 pounds. I mean, there is progress, okay? And that's really, really the key here is progress, focusing on progress, not perfection, guys, okay? I understand that the fact that we're getting on the scale, is kind of like, how do I say this? It kind of makes us feel like if we don't lose X amount of weight, like when we got on the scale, it makes us feel disappointed. Like, I know that you guys all have your own personal goals. Like, some of you want to lose, 2 to 5 pounds a week. Some want to lose 5 to 7 pounds a week. Well, we got to be realistic here, and I really think that if you look at what studies have shown, a healthy weight loss is, anywhere from 1 to 2 pounds a week. Honestly, 1 to 2 pounds a week. And you know what? It really depends also on like how heavy you are, you know what I mean? Because the heavier you are, once you actually start to move and you actually start getting things going and getting the blood flowing and everything, and you change your diet, you're drinking more water, trust me when I tell you that water weight is going to be the first weight that's going to go. And it is true. I really do think that water weight is real, because I remember when I was 230 pounds, that first 12 pounds was nothing but water weight, because I lost that in like 14 days. Okay. And then there comes a point in your journey, in your weight loss journey, when it's like, okay, now you really got to bust your behind in the gym and really burn that fat, because there's no more water weight left for you to lose. Okay. And so losing 80 pounds the way that I did in 22 months really made me understand my body. I know everybody's body's different, but 3 key things I really, really want to, just share with you guys that is ultimately going to help you in this journey is understand that you have to own the person that you're trying to become. You have to own it. You have to feel it. You have to breathe it. You have to just visualize yourself as that person. Like whatever goal it is that you have for yourself, see yourself in that position. Okay? Because I can guarantee you guys, a lot of this is mindset. We know what we have to do. You guys all know what you need to do. You all know the foods you need to eat. You need to start moving more. You need to start drinking more water. You got to avoid the processed junk. I mean, we know what we got to do, but why aren't we doing it? I just got off of the Elevated Minds Monday night call, and one of the big things that stood out for me because of the topic that we had was your subconscious. Was the fact that we have certain things subconsciously just there, a part of our subconscious mind that doesn't really allow us to break free from bad habits, doesn't really allow us to break free from habits that are not serving us, whether that's in the fitness and health and fitness department, whether that's in the relationship department, whether that's, in your business. There are certain habits that you have picked up on at a young age that it's normal for you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even realize that you're doing this stuff. You don't even realize that you're self-sabotaging. You don't even realize that you're setting yourself up for failure when it comes to your health, because it's what I've always done, right? It's like you tell yourself, it's like, well, I've always ate that. I've always ate cornbread. I've always had cheese and bread growing up. I mean, I've always had rice with every meal. You know what I mean? Like, these are habits and things that we have picked up from a young age. And so, growing up around certain things and certain, types of culture when it comes to food and stuff, it's like, it's difficult for you to shed those habits, right? like the sweet potato pie around Thanksgiving, right? Or the pumpkin pie or whatever around Halloween. Like, it's just things that we have, stuck there in the subconscious that it's difficult for us to really rid ourselves off of those habits. And so I wanted to give 3 tips, just three really important tips. The first one that I just touched on is really own the person that you're trying to become. Really own that. Like they always say when you work a job, show up to that job dressed for the position that you want in that company. And it's the same thing when it comes to your health and wellness. You've really got to feel like, even though, yes, you're overweight, or, you're not where you want to be, or you're carrying this excess negativity or this excess weight on you that you don't need. And you might not feel that way in that moment, but it starts up here, guys. You really got to focus on just making sure that you are believing it up here that you can accomplish it, and owning it. Owning that person that you want to become, because I feel like if you're not able to get your mind right, you're not going to be able to accomplish it physically, So that's the first thing. The second thing that I wanted to really touch on, and something that I did, Odie reacted, what's up, Odie? And something that I did is, and I shared it on the Elevated Minds call tonight, is I have 2 dresses hanging in my dining room, right next to my dining room table, because our kitchen is an open plan kitchen, and so it overlooks the dining area. And every time I'm in the kitchen, I can see these 2 dresses hanging there, so that I know that whatever decision I'm about to make when it comes to the food I'm going to put in my mouth has to reflect what it is that I'm trying to fit into. It has to reflect those dresses that I'm trying to fit into. And it's a reminder. So visualization, making sure that you're putting up either a picture of yourself from when you were skinny, or your ideal weight, a time in your life when you were like your ideal weight, putting up that photo, looking at it in the morning when you wake up, looking at it at nighttime before you go to bed. You have to put certain things into place to really always be reminded of your goals and be reminded of the choices that you're making every single day. Something that we talked about last week on the Elevated Minds call is, are the choices that you're currently making in your life right now reflecting the person that you're trying to become? The choices that you're currently making when it comes to your health and wellness, is it reflecting the person that you're trying to become? Is it reflecting that ideal weight, that you're trying to be? One of the biggest things that I like is affirmations. I have affirmations on sticky notes like this. This particular affirmation says, you are amazing. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says, you are amazing. And I have the sticky note here on my laptop, just stuck down on the laptop. I have another affirmation that says, I am a multimillionaire. I have that affirmation up right when the sink, I have it right above the sink. Like there's a little area there, and I can just stick stuff up there. And so I have that, sticky note up there that says, I am a multimillionaire. I have another sticky note that's up on my mirror in my bathroom, and that's, I am beautiful. And there's just so many things, guys, that you can start to do to really reprogram the subconscious mind. And I really think that tonight's topic on the Elevated Minds Monday night call was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I started to realize, wow, weight loss, health and wellness, all this stuff, it's not just about getting on the scale. It's not just about putting healthy food in your mouth. That's part of the process, but it ultimately really starts by reprogramming your subconscious mind, because nothing's ever going to change if you don't make the change up here first. You cannot see the change physically if you haven't made the change up here. And it brings me to this last one, set goals that are realistic for yourself. I know that for this challenge right now, guys, we have to look at the number on the scale because we have to calculate a body fat percentage. But you know what, guys? Take the pressure off, because this is just a jump start. This challenge is really just to help you jumpstart the journey moving forward. This is not the alpha and the omega. This is just a way for you to start really getting into healthier habits and really getting into eating healthier, move more, start making better choices, working on your mindset. That's what that 21 days of action steps really is all about. If you guys all took the time to download the PDF, you'll see and understand that those action steps is not related to, the number on the scale. Those action steps is related to things that you have to do on a daily basis to really start moving everything in the right direction for you after these 21 days. You know what I mean? So set attainable goals and don't beat yourself up about a number. Again, I said it's progress, not perfection. I just wish that, and I'm going to share this with you guys. Like, I lost 80 pounds in 22 months, right? I lost 80 pounds in 22 months, but I gained almost half of that weight back. And you want to know why? Because my mindset was not right. I lost the weight and I still thought I was fat. I lost the weight and I was still having body image issues. I lost the weight and I still was looking at my stomach like, oh my gosh, I need a tummy tuck because I can't handle all this flab. I was still looking at the excess skin on my arms. I was still talking down to myself. Yes, I may have been a little bit more confident. I was a little bit more confident because now I'm slimmer. I can fit into anything. But up here, I was still telling myself the story in my mind that I was overweight. And so because I kept telling myself that story and because I felt it still in my body, you want to know something? I gained almost half my weight back. So this was a huge realization for me after tonight's call. I was like, wait a minute. This has nothing to do. If you're going to lose the 80 pounds, does that mean that you're going to love yourself more? Does that mean that you're going to have a better sense of self-love or self-worth? No, you got to love yourself now, honey, in the place that you are now, in the skin that you are now, and understand that the steps that you are taking every single day is work towards your self-care. It's just work that you're putting in towards the love that you have for yourself. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share this because I felt really, really inspired after tonight's Elevated Minds call. And I think a lot of people have it all jacked up. They think that, all I got to do is be skinny and I'll be happier. All I got to do is lose this 40 pounds and I'll be happier. No, if you're not happy right now, I'm going to guarantee you that nothing is going to change. If you cannot love yourself and accept yourself right now where you are in this moment, in this present moment, and you're still beating yourself up, you are just attracting more of that. If you are saying, oh, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I got to lose this weight in order to feel some type of way, I'm sorry to tell you right now, it ain't going to happen for you. And I'm coming to you guys from a real place right now because I can relate to you guys. I feel it. You know what I mean? I feel what you guys are all going through, and just know that it starts with you accepting where you are right now, loving yourself wholeheartedly in every possible way where you are right now. And it's hard. It's hard, guys. It's not easy. You know what I mean? There's been times when I look in the mirror and I don't like the body that I'm in, and I'm criticizing myself, turning around this way, turning around that way, criticizing every angle of my body, telling myself, oh my gosh, how could you look like this? How could you gain half of your weight back? How could you? Beating myself up about it. You know what I mean? So no fitness plan or workout plan was going to help for me. I had to make the change up here. I had to make the change subconsciously. I had to first, number one, believe I could do it. Number two, forgive myself. And number three, stop telling myself these lies and start empowering myself with words that is going to push me and motivate me. I'm beautiful. I'm amazing. I'm fit. I'm healthy. I'm worthy. I'm loving. Guys, I feel like I'm preaching to you all. But seriously, I hope this helps. I'm done because I can keep going on and on. I love you all. And let's freaking crush this last week. Stop making excuses. Stop sitting there and being like, oh, well, because I quit the gym, I'm out of the challenge. Oh, well, because I only lost 2 pounds, I'm not good enough and I'm done. No! Keep freaking going. You know what's important is the fact that sometimes we have to just keep getting back up and keep trying. The title of tonight's live is You May Have to Fight the Battle More Than Once in Order to Win. And that's how I feel. I feel like I have to fight the battle more than once in order to win. And you can ask Odie if she's watching this live right now. I have started wellness challenges and quit, or not challenges, but I've started workout plans and then quit, or I've started and quit. I have fell off so many times in the last 3 years. I think I can't even count on, I think it's 2 hands full, okay? But you know what? The fact is, you keep getting up. You keep getting up. Peace out. Love you guys.